Hello, 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 collective. Welcome to Carmaboo Tarot. For those of you who are new, my name is Carmen. I am an intuitive tarot reader. I do use tarot cards, runes, numbers, letters, crystals, and colorful language. If any of that offends you, feel free to hard left the video. For those of you who are staying, we're going to get a 2024 read for the sign of Capricorn. All right, Cappies. 2024 breaks down to an 8. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4 equals 8. 8 represents victory, prosperity, overcoming fears, challenges, and obstacles. In the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, the 8th higher arcana, major arcana card is the Strength card, which is the considerably the woman sticking her hand in the lion's mouth. Okay, so it's a lot about overcoming challenges and being strong enough to do so. Stone for 2024 is going to be citrine, which focuses your manifestations. Looks like so. Okay. The meaning for this year is it is the year of winning. It's the year of conquering. Okay. Meaning you will get what you give this year. So on our to-do list needs to be positive thinking, positive self-talk, positive communications with other people, paying it forward where you can. Hard work is going to pay off this year, so make sure you're not just manifesting it, but putting in the work to get it done. Appreciation for things big or small. Just showing your appreciation and gratitude this year is going to be a big helper, okay? Signs to watch for this year, meaning that if these things start happening, you may need some redirection or you may need to stop, reevaluate, and perhaps alter the plan of some sort, okay? So if you start seeing abuses of power, discord or arguments, or if you start feeling like something is disgraceful or shameful, okay, that's your point where you need to stop, check, reevaluate. Okay, the number one thing for 2024 is going to be courage, guys. Courage is going to be really big this year. Okay, education part out of the way. Universe, spirits, ancestors, guides. What is going on for Capricorn 2024? January 2024. What's going on for Cappy? We're going to get 12 cards, one for each month, and then we're going to get an advice card and an oracle. What is going on in January for Capricorn? January for... All right, death reverse, the cycle that has not come to completion yet, okay? Could be just a lack of opportunity, perhaps even. Like some of you, if you're job hunting, you just can't seem to maybe find something that meets your qualifications or your skill sets. It's just a stagnation, okay? Stagnant point in January here. Some of you maybe who are married may be having marital problems this month as well, so be careful of that. Just make sure that you're not completely telling something or someone no. So maybe that is that lack of opportunity that you wanted, but perhaps there's an opportunity that'll get you by till that opportunity is available to you. So I wouldn't be hitting any firm no's in January here. Some of you also could be dealing with a like a situation where you're unable to end something, like there's just not an opportunity to move forward from it. Some of you also could be dealing with a Scorpio, and you may be very much so in that loving energy, because the chakra that comes with the death card is Anahata, which is the heart chakra, so love and healing. Some of you may just be having a stall out in your healing process during January. Okay. February. That is Four Swords. Okay. All right. Some of you are kind of just coming back out. You're coming out of isolation, rejoining people, places, and things again. It could be motivated by you wanting better financial opportunities, or you could be being guided to kind of come out a little more. You may just be ready to just jump and see new opportunities here in February. You're very much so in that awakened stage. It's almost like waking up after a really good night's sleep. Like you wake up, you're productive, you're ready for the day. Some of you might be overcoming a sickness in February as well. If you get sick during February, whatever sickness it is, you're going to overcome it. So just be patient with yourself and be patient with the world around you between January and February. Happy birthday to those of you who have January birthdays, Cappies. But here in February, it's just this very, it's, you're coming out of that being very cautious, very to yourself isolation energy. Okay, like it's removing that in February and telling you it's time to come back out. It's time to rejoin society, and it's time for you to awaken, to be rejuvenated from the rest you have gotten from society at that point. It is time to rejoin society and see what opportunities are out there. March for Capricorn. March for Capricorn. Okay. The moon reversed. Okay, some secrets are coming out. They may be about discretions, or it could be secrets about someone maybe not being as creative as they thought they were, as crafty or as mature as they thought they were. Could be a secret about why something was stagnant here, especially if it had to do with that situation in January. It could be the truth about why things are not stagnant. You could be finding out why they were stagnant or why the opportunities weren't available at that time. And it could just be because you weren't emotionally ready to handle it yet. You had to kind of take that breaker between January and February and moving into March. Everything is coming out. Okay? Everything is coming out. And you're releasing the fear and reducing your anxiety towards things, okay? You're regaining your composure. So be careful at that point. Watch out for people who are scandalous. Watch out for any type of traps that are coming. Specifically if they're emotional traps. Because we got a lot about emotions here. And if it is like trapped energy, it's going to be said to you. It's not something that's going to be hitting or something you're going to need to use your intuition to kind of take a gambler's guess at. This is it's out there, okay? Like if you seek the information to find out if it's an entrapment, you will get the answer that you need for who that's going to resonate for. Take it as it resonates. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. There's a lot of you where things have been said in the past and it's finally coming, like 1 + 1 = 2 for you. Like things that were hidden or things someone was trying to hide from you. You may have already been told the truth and you just kind of disregarded it at that point, or you had too much other things going on, where now that's coming full circle and you're realizing that you have known the truth, but you were just stagnant to make a difference in it, or there was some sort of pride that got in your way of it. If you're experiencing sadness in March, it's going to block you from seeing clearly. Okay? So some of you may be needing counseling at that point. I'm just going to say counseling because with the moon and the King of Cups, like when that's reversed, that means that your creativity is blocked in some way, shape, or form, or it's diluted, or it's stagnant. Okay, if you can't get past that on your own, you're going to have to seek a higher form of help to release that block in whatever format that plans for you. That could be going to counseling, that could be going to AA or NA, that could be just talking to a mature figure, motherly or fatherly, about what's going on. It could be just speaking to your guides in the universe and kind of asking for guidance. Some of you may be doing rituals here in March. Okay? Okay. April. Ooh, there's that stuck energy. Yep. April. There we go. April for Cappy. I'm feeling comeback energy. That's good. April for Capricorn. 6 of Swords reversed. Yep. It's going to lead into that. Okay, those secrets are definitely leading you past that stagnation point. There could be unfavorable results at that point, but if you can get past that pride point, that of not being able to see clearly because you're like, no, I can't do that. That would be shameful, or that would be, disgraceful for me to do. If you can get past that point, that's when your yeses are going to start coming in. Yes, you can have this new job. Yes, you can have that promotion. Yes, you're qualified to have this loan so that you can make your life a better place. Yes, you can find safety and protection and happiness. Like those yeses are going to start coming in the second you let go of your pride. But if you keep holding everything in and not doing anything about those things that are making you unhappy, you're going to have a problem. All right, May. King of Wands, beautiful. What did I say about the comeback? Yes, 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 sir, yes, ma'am. Bold, quick, generous, passionate, strong energy, okay? It is a proud energy, but it is a pride from a point of leadership at that point. It is not because you're just jumping in and not knowing what's going on. It's that point of plot, plan, execute. This is what we're doing. Like, this is the strategic king, okay? This is the king that is not afraid of anything. Not afraid to move, not afraid to travel, not afraid to ask or say what needs to be said. It's very much so that energy here in May. You could be dealing with an Aries as well. Aries, Aquarius, Pisces, Libra, and Scorpio are all here. Definitely. A lot of you are moving into that, I see, that third eye chakra by May. Like, we're very much so moved into that. I am aware. I understand. Okay? Beautiful. Ooh. June, we get Judgment reversed and was clarified by Temperance. Okay. Try not to be judgmental of other people. Some situations that you're dealing with, they may not be what they appear. So you could be dealing with, say you're dealing with someone who is asking you for help, and you're looking at their situation and you're like, well, I can't really help you because you're not even helping yourself at this point. And it could be a circumstantial issue, or it could be self-doubt on their part, and they may appear confident, but it's actually because they're still doubting themselves, okay? So in June, when you're dealing with situations where your instincts tell you, oh, that this is how I'm going to judge that, or this is how I feel about that, be careful with that energy. Make sure that you are maintaining your composure. Make sure that your poker face is on, basically. Okay? Things that reflect on you or about you, pay attention to those. Make sure that you're having that creative perspective, okay? That you're getting the full picture, whole story. You're looking at it. You're doing your research. You're mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually connected to whatever it is that you are doing. You're being patient. You're showing restraint. You're adapting to whatever's going on. You're making sure that you're not mirroring to other people. You're trying your very, very best here in June to be harmonious with whatever is being thrown your way, or whoever. Okay, it could be a medical condition. Perhaps someone is all of a sudden their health is not so great, and you're like, okay, well, your health is not great because you decided to smoke cigarettes or drink all the time or be on 75 fucking medications a day, and now your body's fucked. Like, it's one of those situations where you know someone's health is not so great. If this is your health on a personal basis, understand that you can overcome whatever health issues are coming by being patient with yourself and with others, and showing restraint to addictions or any sort of devilish energy, anything that's oppressive at that point. Okay, if you are diluting your reality in any way, shape, or form, stop doing that. Things will improve. Okay. July for Cappy. July for Capricorn. Woo. Ten of Cups reversed. All right. Some of you might be experiencing a loss of a friendship or some sort of like misunderstandings here in July. It could be leading to those feelings of betrayal, mistrust, insecurity, instability. Could even lead all the way up to broken home or quarrels, fights. Okay, here in July. A lot of that is coming from your root chakra. Okay, that survival instinct at that point is kicking in. And the reason that you're fighting and arguing with people is because they are not emotionally doing what you want them to do, or they're not giving you the happiness that you thought they would. Some of you need to, okay, I'm just going to say it. If you're bipolar, you need to take your meds. You need to take your meds. Okay, because that's a very Gemini energy, and when I see the Gemini come out on the Ten of Cups in reverse, that tells me that somebody is having a really fucking hard time. Either others are giving you a hard time, or you're producing some sort of energy vibration that is making things unhappy for you, and you have to really dig in to figure out what that energy is. It's going to differ for each and every one of you. This is a general reading, okay? So that means it kind of applies to all, but it's not going to trigger or signify very much for you because it's not just your energy. There's quite a few of you that need to pay attention to where your Mars energy is here in July. So that is the planet of action and energy, okay? So you really need to pay attention to where that Mars placement is currently. Maybe not even in your birth chart. Like, it is important to know where it is in your birth chart, but I'm really feeling that energy of where Mars is falling in July is really going to affect what makes you happy, what makes you feel stable, and it could even be throwing your magnetic energy off to the point where you are having a spin-off with people, where you're having a spin-off with entities that are around you. It may not even be family or friends. It could be dealing with your career. It could be dealing with society as a whole at that point. You're just not understanding. All right. August. August for Capricorn. Five of Swords reversed. Beautiful. Beautiful. Undefeated. Okay. Acting with caution will show you who you can trust. Okay? There could be peaceful resolutions coming to arguing at that point. There's definitely moving forward, compromise, communication. There could even be end to conflicts at that point. Okay? Could be dealing with an Aquarius. It's really honing into that I speak energy, okay? So words, language are going to be important for you in August. Making sure that you're speaking, communicating with people what it is that is making you upset, what it is that makes you feel defeated. Understanding where you can compromise and where you're not going to compromise is going to help to find the end to that conflict. Don't approach it from a scandalous aspect. Don't try to tell people, oh, well, I'm willing to compromise with you, and then just kind of sit there and see what they offer you. Put it on the table for them. Put all the cards on the table. This is what I'm willing to accept, and this is why, and this is why, and this is why, and this is why. Put it all out there so that compromise can happen. Lay it all on the table. September. Eight of Pentacles. All right, some of you might be getting a new job, starting a new business, gaining a mastery skill of some sort, or just having like a very huge confidence boost because you are honing your skills. You are being successful. You are showing dependability. You're being recognized for that here in September. It's that full-on energy of knowing that not only can you produce the stability, but you continue to keep producing it, okay? Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo. Be careful with that workaholic energy. Just make sure that you're still trying to find that balance between home and work, personal and business, making sure that is riding that very thin line there, okay? You do have to still get the results. You're still going to receive the rewards for them, but you do need to be careful that you're not forgetting yourself in the process. Making sure that you're doing your self-care rituals, making sure that you are eating at appropriate times, taking care of your health. Okay? October. October for Cappy. October for... Ooh, flipped in the deck. Ace of Wands reversed. All right. For some of you, there's going to be a postponement or some sort of break in the inspiration here in October. It could just be flat out burnout. Considering the Eight of Pentacles came in September, by October, we're very much so in that I am burnt out energy, okay? Could be feeling that false start energy there. It could be a loss of employment or a loss of business of some sort. I'm really not feeling that, though, for a lot of you. A lot of you, I feel like this is just a burnout. This is that loss of inspiration to keep working as hard as you were working before. Maybe something isn't working as quickly as you'd like, or it's not producing results as fast as you'd like. maybe you like tried a new medication and it's not working like it should. Okay, so you have to give it time to work itself through your system, is what I'm being told. Like, you have to give it time. Like, things don't happen overnight. Rome was not built in a day. Like, you have to allow the time. Don't let that feeling of loss kick in to its fullest. Okay, like, even if say you lose the job. Okay, like, you worked your butt off, you gain the recognition for it, and maybe you like missed a couple days because you just needed a couple mental health days because you were so burnt out, and maybe at that point you lose the job. Okay, do not let that defer you. Okay, if they are not willing to consider your health and your happiness a priority, then maybe that wasn't the company for you. Everything happens for a reason. Okay, what is meant to be will never pass you by. So maybe that situation was given to you to show you how hard you're capable of working, but it also showed you what you have to sacrifice in that process. Okay, because when you're given something, it always takes from you in some aspect. Yeah, you could get a job where you make great money, but you also work a lot of hours. So that's sacrificing some of your own time or your personal time to deal with business. Okay? Understand that everything comes with a price. Everything. But it doesn't have to be a price you don't want to pay. There's always other avenues and other ways to seek it out. It's finding that inspiration, picking yourself back up. How does that saying go? Picking yourself up by the bootstraps and getting it done. So you're either going back to work and going back to the workaholic stuff and feeling at a loss for it, or you're going to find another opportunity that is better suited for your needs. If this is to do that, I do feel like this is career based, but for some of you this could be like starting a new business, working your tail off, and for whatever reason it just doesn't work out. Maybe you need to change the way that you're doing it, or how much you're doing it, or maybe it's working part-time and running your business part-time. Take it however it resonates. November. November. Oh, there it is. Two of Swords reversed. All right. All right, we're going to be careful about what direction we take. At this point, there's this. It's like being stuck between a rock and a hard place. So for some of you that may be choosing, okay, do I want to continue to try to wait for this business to take off, or do I want to go back to like a day job in the meantime and try to make ends meet? It's very much so that type of energy here. It's how it's that is the feeling that comes here, because at the root it's having to deal with division. Okay, so you being divided between personal and business, or relationship and being single, or family and friends. Even this is that decision of it's really finding a happy medium, and if that's not possible, then you're going to have to pick a side. For a lot of you, I'm feeling like we're not walking into this blind. Like, we're fully aware of the situation that's going on. We are absolutely doing our Libra energy here. It's dude. It's owed equity here. I don't know the word I'm looking for. Oh, slow down. Spirit, help me find the word. Doing your due diligence. Like, you're fully aware of the situation. You've put research, time, and energy into trying to find a solution. But the problem is, for whatever reason, where you're at, that's not a possibility. So the example that's being given to me is like wanting to work a different shift. And like, say you're looking for a daycare that works the shift that you're trying to move to, and all of a sudden you figure out that no one in your area offers daycare second or third shift. So that new opportunity that you are trying to look into is dissipated. Or perhaps you're doing like the like the trying to run your own business during day shift, and you're trying to work second shift to supplement your income, but you can't find a sitter for that time frame, or you can't find, maybe it's even the business itself. Maybe you're working first shift and you want to do your own business on second shift, but that shift doesn't work out for your clientele for some reason. Do you see? I think you guys are catching on to what I'm saying here. Like you're copying. It's like a change has to be made. Just be careful about not making it in the wrong direction. And the way you can do that is by not letting yourself be led blind into something. Be fully aware of what's going on and know what those shifts are going to bring to you. That's what's going to shift that energy. December. Ooh, that's quick. It spun all the way around. So that's going to tell me that there's going to be suffering at some point here in December. It could be like a heartbreak. It could be a loss, grief even. Some of you might be losing a very close connection with people. And then it spun. So it's like you're suffering, but then you're also at the same time releasing that pain. Like almost as soon as it hits you in December, you're moving past it because there's so much to be done and you have so much optimism there. It's full on forgiveness for whoever and whatever that situation is here in December that makes you feel like there's conflict, or if there's absence to something. This could be like it's just like, sorry, I'm trying to pin. For some of you, it might be that you get sick and you quickly regain your strength. For a lot of you, I feel this is an energy where there was disappointment or like anguish. Like it's that heart-wrenching pain from something. It's a suffering, but it's very quickly spun around for you. I don't know if that's because you saw it coming or if that's just the energy that comes with what's resonating here. Could be a lot of you hitting like that depressive energy and then quickly throwing yourself back into not letting that shit affect you. Saturn. Saturn's a planet of responsibility and discipline. So this could be like that energy of, oh my gosh, that hurt my heart space a whole lot, but I have shit I got to take care of. So it's like you almost have to push it off because, for a lack of a better term, like you just have bigger fish to fry right now. Like you have too much going on to be worried about disappointments. It could be that energy of like feeling like you're lonely, but knowing that you have to push through that and you have to accomplish what it is you set out to do. Like it could be even a breakup coming because maybe you spend too much time at work or your family and business take up too much of your time, so the relationship aspect of it falls out. Or it could be even somebody else. Maybe like someone else doesn't get to spend holidays at home because they have to handle business. But like like it stings for a second, but it breaks just as easily. Like it's like a paper cut. Like it hurts for a second, but the second you like take care of the wound care and then you're able to move on with your task. Like, is it going to kill you? No. Is it going to harm you for a little bit? Probably. Is it going to sting a little bit? Yep. Yep, it is. But you have to keep moving and you're fully aware of that. That energy came back in November where you knew that things were not moving as you planned, but you know that you have to keep pushing to get through it. I'm hearing climbing. I don't know if this is like climbing a ladder or if this is like just keep climbing the mountain until you reach the top. It's very much so that energy of like, you are not done yet. I am not done yet. I refuse to let this defeat me. Like, I will conquer this. Like, that's very much so the energy here in December. It's also, again, that third eye chakra. Okay, so ajna, and that is the chakra of awareness. That's the I see, I understand comes next. So like, you see things for what they are in December, and then moving into 2025, you're going to be in that I understand energy. But you see things for how they are. This could be a New Year's reflection of how the last year has gone, even. You could be like going back through events that have happened, like rereading a diary, or just taking mental notes of everything that has happened that year, choices that were made, secrets that came out, how you chose to protect yourself, how you chose to find balance in things, where the quarrels and discords came from. It's very much so this year of learning that energy of what is possible and what is not. Like, you're kind of taking that break for yourself at the beginning and then kind of rooting out the problems, moving into like the more towards the middle of the year, you're in this confident, balanced energy. And then things come out again where you kind of have to root out the fucking problems again. And then you're back to success, recognition. And then it's almost too much. And then it forces at the end of the year for you to come back into this. I need to be able to find a balance. I need to be able to change my direction without friction being had. Why that is, I don't know. That could be that you have a career that is maybe what most people would consider to be unstable. So, like, maybe you work for a business where you have no idea when you're going to travel, or you could be called out at any time. This could be a military career where you never know when you're coming home. It could be a career where your business is kind of on and off. It's not a guaranteed thing. So like people who do skilled trades where sometimes your skills are in so much demand that you can't keep up. You could work, 100 hours a week and you still don't feel like you're succeeding because your books are still booked. Like, yeah, I did 12 jobs this week, but my books are still overburdened, and at some point you reach a burnout. And then it's just moving forward from that, trying to decide, okay, maybe I need to hire a few more people to help to get jobs done. Or, but I really don't want to sacrifice the financial aspect of it, but we need to get these books cleared. It's very much so that climbing energy, but with trying to find that balance, okay? So let's keep in mind through 2024 that courage is probably more so important for people who are fire signs and cardinal signs. Cappy, you are a cardinal sign, for those of you who do not know that. So this leadership coming out here in May, very important. You also have a lot of that fire energy coming in here. Let's see, this would be May, June, October. May, June, and October are going to be significant for you guys. I feel like September is going to be a very busy month for you guys, like very busy. So if in August you're feeling that downward spiral, ending that conflict is going to be key for you guys. Whatever it comes in as. Okay. Also, in March, when those secrets are revealed, when things start seeping through the cracks and the truth comes out, release the fear when it shows up. Recognize it as a fear and release it. Okay. All right, let's get some advice. Advice for Cappy. Advice for Cappy. Beautiful. Right off the bat, ready for that energy. Cappy's advice 2024. Stay positive and canas. Wow. Can it speak any higher volumes? Yes'm. Yes'm. Y'all need to stay positive. No matter what the situation, situationship, whatever it is, stay positive, okay? I'm not telling you stay in a crappy relationship. I am not telling you to be positive when people are treating you like shit. But what I'm saying is, two rights don't make a left. Or two lefts don't make a right. However that saying goes, okay? You also got Canas. So for those of you who don't know what it looks like, this is the rune for you for 2024. You can do your own research on it if you would like. It is Canas. It is the rune of creativity, vision, revolution, and opening, okay? It's very much that opening yourself to things that are beyond you. It's visualizing what your creativity looks like and evolving and revolving around what makes that happen. Okay? Okay. All right, we're going to get an oracle card. For those of you who are curious, this is the Denise Lynn Sacred Destiny Oracle deck. Sacred Destiny. What do we have for the oracle for Cappy 2024? Miracles. Oh, well, that's interesting. Let's see. What do we have here? Sorry, let me flip to it in the book here. I do not know these definitions by heart. There are like over 70 of them per oracle deck. So we're going to read the definition from the book. Alright, guys. Miracles. Let me see if I can get this card to focus. Because it's actually a really pretty card, but it's darker, so it's hard to see in here. There we go. Okay, miracles. Double rainbow. After the storm, the rainbow appears. No matter where we are, the instant a rainbow splashes across the sky, we usually stop and stand in awe. Some say that rainbows are messages from the Creator. Others say that they are a part of the electromagnetic spectrum phenomenon. But no matter the explanation of their existence, rainbows have struck awe in the hearts and souls of many throughout time. Many traditions believe that rainbows are blessings from the Creator. A double rainbow is double the blessings. The storms of the past are passing, and your dreams are coming true. No matter what has happened in the past, your future holds abounding miracles, good fortune, celestial beauty, and inner divinity are expanding within you. Believe that your life is guided. Trust in the goodness of the universe. A celestial bridge to the heavens is opening for you. Start a health program, invest in your career, or initiate a relationship, and good fortune will manifest. Blessings are following in all directions. Believe that you deserve the best, because you do. Bounty, joy, blessings, and miracles are flowing your way. Y'all gonna get miracles this year. Beautiful. Stay positive. Bring it into you. Manifest them. Gorgeous reading. Wonderful, Cappy. All right, those are the messages that I have for you. If they resonate, please do hit the like, share, subscribe. Feel free to comment. If you'd like a personal reading, my info is in the description box below the video. And I would also like to thank everybody who has donated or everybody that has contributed to the channel in any aspect that you have. I appreciate all of the love and support that I get from you guys. You guys are amazing collective, and I couldn't ask for better. Happy New Year's, everybody.